All right, today we have a gaming keyboard that looks really cool. This is by Gravastar. They make these like futuristic looking keyboards. I mean, just look at it. It has these little like legs. I always think they look like Venom or something like that, but it looks really cool. Now, this is the K98 Pro by them. Pro for professional, obviously. It has some cool features like the 8,000 polling rate. It has 3 different connection types, so 2.4 gigahertz for minimum wireless lag. It has 3 different modes of connectivity, so you have the wireless 2.4 gigahertz, Bluetooth, and then obviously wired for the fastest. It obviously has RGB as well, which I have it cycling at maximum brightness, but the brightness also kind of extends to the side. So if you look at the sides of the keyboard, they also light up. Other thing that this keyboard does is it actually has web-based software. So a lot of people don't want to download software on their computer anymore with too much stuff. So you can use the web-based software on this, which is really cool. But as you can see, I also have my little Pokemon icon right here because you can actually customize the screen on this. And this actually has the little volume dial and a screen, which helps you change a lot of settings, which I find to be quite useful. But if we zoom in on it, you can see my Pikachu, and then you can change setting, custom background. So you can change the different settings, you can change time, you can change your triggers. You can basically do a lot of things in this menu if you want to, but it's probably just honestly easier to use the web-based software. But here you have a lot of different settings that you can change, and you can just use this as like a volume adjustment and like a media control. All right, so let's take a look at the software. So we have the lighting, you can do the key, and you can do the side light, or you can just sync them together, which is what I did right here. You have different display settings, so you can set different actual movement as well in there. So I actually just put a picture, but honestly having movement is probably better with your little screen. Right here you can change and remap your keys, which is pretty cool. They also have Windows versus Mac, but they have different ones that you can go through. And then the advanced key is probably the coolest part, right? So this has the SOCDs, a release trigger, dual action, toggle. So these are more advanced ones that you don't get on more basic keyboards. So having these in there is really cool. This web-based software is, it's really nice to use because you don't have to download software, right? You can apply different profiles right here. You can also just change them up here as well. And the other setting is also a very important one, right? So here you can set your T-bounce, so you want to set it the lowest possible. And then for sleep timer, I don't know, I put it at 5. And then polling rate, obviously it defaults to 1K, so you want to set to 8K if you want the fastest polling rate. And then you can change some firmware. The keyboard is actually very well damped. So if you guys want to hear the sound, we can do a little sound test of that right now. So as you can hear, the keyboard is very well damped. It definitely sounds pretty good. It doesn't sound very clacky like my Steel series does. And yeah, this actually uses a mechanical switch in here. So this does not have like the Hall effect or the rapid trigger that you would find in some like super competitive gaming keyboards. But they also make some of those too, but this one they did not put that in here. And the funny thing about it is that, like, honestly, I feel like I'm probably the only person that I know in the real world that uses the Hall effect keyboards. Like, I ask all my friends and they're really into keyboards, but none of them really care that much about the Hall effect keyboards. They just care about, the sound, the feel of it. So I don't know how many people actually in the real world actually care, but it feels like when you're online and making social media, everyone wants rapid trigger, but that's not necessarily the truth. So I really like the layout of the keyboard. So we have some see-through switches as well as the solid ones. So you can actually kind of see the RGB through it. Obviously, you can kind of sometimes see your fingerprints on these kind of clear key caps, so that is a little thing. So inside this accessories box, we get quite a few items in here. We'll just dump them all out. But you get a little wipe to clean your keyboard. You also have the key and cap holder over here. Here we have a USB type C to A. And then you get this extra space bar. If you don't like the clear one, you could just replace it with this one instead, like that. And of course you get some of the extra switches in case anything breaks. You can just swap them out and make sure, you have extra replacement ones. But yeah, so these keys are actually, hot swappable, so you can just take them out and put them in. That's why they give you the spare ones. And then my actual kind of gaming performance on this, so I was playing Valorant, and honestly, I think I was just focused on trying to win the game, but I didn't really notice that big of a difference between this and my usual rapid trigger keyboard. So I feel like it is fine. I didn't really think about it, and I didn't feel like I performed worse with it. Now it does, like I said, have the 8,000 polling, so it has other things that kind of bridge the gap between that. And the other thing about this keyboard is that it has actually, well, they have 8,000 milliamp battery, so it's a pretty big battery. They say it can last, I think, up to like 166 hours with no RGB in like 1K polling or something like that. So, I mean, in 8K polling. So, I guess it can last quite a long time. I mean, really, what a lot of people like about this keyboard is most likely the design, right? Like, Gravastar doesn't really make, I guess, the same looking keyboards as everyone else. If you just look at the different details in each of these keys, I mean, you can see it has like the little row 2.25. They really have a lot of detail that goes into this keyboard that makes it look honestly very unique and different. But yeah, this thing has linear switches, and obviously this thing has per key RGB. Obviously you can see the RGB under it with the clear caps. Obviously you can't really see it with the ones that are solid caps. Overall, this is a pretty nice keyboard. I mean, I don't feel like the only thing that you might not like about it is if you just don't like, the aesthetics of Gravastar, but then why would you be looking at Gravastar keyboard then, right? Because their stuff is very futuristic, very kind of alien looking type of keyboards, right? Anyways, I hope this video helped you guys. Please like and subscribe down below. Helps my videos out, and I'll see you guys in my next video. They also say that these switches are pre-lubed. They're rated for 70 million clicks, and they're linear switches, which is what I like. I don't really like clicky anyways. I think linear is always a very happy medium for everyone to use. So the back of the keyboard, they actually have the 2.4 gigahertz dongle kind of inside here, so you can just pull it out, keep it in there so you won't lose it, which is nice because sometimes I had to like tape some of my old ones on because they didn't have the slot, which is nice to see, but I see the nice little logo and design. They have like little pipes looking type things. Anyways, if you guys are interested, I will leave links in the description below. If you guys do purchase through those links, it does help support my channel. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video.